Papa Pete.
This is Rev with Intellivision Revolution. You're watching Papa Pete, the old geezer gamer.
What the hell?
If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
That was pretty awesome, Pete.
Not on. We're back. My mic is now on. Right on. Hey, Jeff.
How you doing, Pete? Y'all rested up after your big weekend?
I am finally, because it was an adventure, to say the least.
Oh, I bet that's a lot of travel.
Little jet lag and just busy the whole time. Got to meet finally face to face cohort in the things here. Now I gotta ask. I'm not going to do this without him asking, but can I put a picture up, Salvator, of you and I? I haven't got it ready actually, but I just thought of right this second. I want to put it up if it's okay with you. I'll wait to hear it in the chat. I'll wait to see it. So Jeff, you watch for that. If you would, I'm going to go back and take a look at the chat right now. Say hello to everybody who's here today.
Salvator is here.
So, hello, Salvator. I know you're here. And we have PJ. Right on, PJ. Good to see you. Kurt Bradshaw, Ben Vroll. We were always chatting with them a little bit before we started. Just a touch, trying to get things ready because I've been kind of hectic getting things ready tonight.
You got the okay, Pete?
Oh, right on. I will find that. I'm going to dig it up and put our picture up there. We'll find the picture, I guess. But anyway, let's see. Who else we got here? Kurt Bradshaw, I said, Ben Vroll. Pierre Garreau is in the house. Good to see you, Pierre. Bonsoir, Pierre. Comment ça va? There is Salvator himself, which will show actually no better time than the present. So I'm going to see if I can find it. Give me a second. I didn't plan on doing this, but I am going to. I got to do this. I got to remember where I put it. I put it here. I put it here. And I'm going general and I'm going PRGE. And I have all kinds of pictures. When I downloaded my pictures for PRGE, I did them all with my iPhone. I got a new phone to go. I thought, I don't want to take my camera. I want a good phone. Good pictures. So my camera was like 5 years old. It was an iPhone 10. I went and got a 15 Pro, and man, was I ever happy with the way it came out. So where are we? Here is one of our pictures. This is right after we first met. Let's see. One more. No, that's good. And I got to go to the other screen and actually share it and show it. Present. Share, entire screen, that screen, okay, and there is Salvator and I, right after we met. That was on Friday at PRGE. Notice the shirt I'm wearing. I wore the beautiful Ice Trek 2 Adventures of Viking Stew shirt all day on Friday. And on Friday it was vendors only, exhibitors only in the vendor hall, but the arcade and such was open. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty cool.
Pete, how do you know that's Salvator and not someone pretending to be Salvator?
Well, it could have been a very good impersonation, I suppose, but I just sort of had to take him for his word. And I will say this, he came across like I expected Salvator to come across. How's that sound?
Oh, there you go.
He knew the things we were talking about, and he knew for example, we talked about how he has yet to pick the winning game in the Astro Smash Mondays.
Well, that's definitely Salvator then.
It was definitely Salvator, exactly. So that was cool. It was fantastic to get to meet you, Salvator, face to face. And of course, like I said, we got together again on Saturday and Sunday, and he gave me a hand. If anybody saw my video on the 2600 plus, was that one? No, it was the paddles on the 2600 plus. He gave me a hand with that one. Him and Casey, and it was really awesome. It was really awesome.
Oh, he freaks me out with that hot swap cartridge.
I was sitting there,
everything we've always known.
Exactly, and it sort of happened weird because the guy's name was David Graves, I think it was David, who come up to me, and we were there. He says, "I just want to let you know, like, you don't have to turn it off. As a matter of fact, it's worse to turn it, take it off." He said, "Rip it out, change your dip switches, put it back in, it picks it right up." And so that's so cool. It's like, that is so contra. I got to do a little thing on that just because it's totally opposed to everything you've ever thought about with the Atari, right?
Really cool. That system looks better and better.
I feel I'm going to do I got to get a video done on it, on my feelings now. Of course, I did a first video quite a while back, and it was great. It went over really well. And after playing it, using it, seeing it, feeling it, and that does mean a lot, actually, the feel of the game, the feel of the console. I got to sort of go on my impressions now. So anyway, that was awesome.
The problem with the Game Station Pro, Pete,
yeah,
it just doesn't feel like an Atari joystick.
There you go.
It's the wrong shot. Everything's wrong. The wrong size. Buttons are weird. It doesn't have that little squishy thing, you know, when you do the Atari.
Yep.
I don't know how to describe it, but when you push it, it does stop, but it feels a little bit of a squish when you push it really hard. I feel like you can really just crank it.
And Salvator was there when I met this guy too. Let's see. That's going to be awful. Where am I going to find that? I got to go find this real quick. Real quick. Sorry, guys. This isn't going to be a picture show of my PRGE trip because I had 19.6 gigs. But I'm sitting there doing the video for the paddles, and a fella come up and sort of stood behind us and was watching. And whoop, there it is. This guy come up behind us, and he was looking. And after I was all done, he got talking to me. And his name is Ben Jones. He is the actual physical designer of the Atari 2600 Plus. Okay, he's out of a company out of Britain, and he was the one that's in charge of making sure that it met all specifications. It was the perfect 80%. It had the same feel, the same contours, the same weight dispersal, the same mechanics in the joystick. And basically, what he said to me, he says, "I watched your video, the 2 or 3 minute video you did on the joysticks." He said, "and it almost brought a tear to my eye when I heard you say the things you said, because those aren't things that people are going to pick up and look about playing the games. Those are the people who have the experience with the original system, like growing up with it, are going to realize first and foremost." I said, "I've never played an Atari system. At that point, I've never since the original that felt like the original." Does that make sense?
I mean, if you've never played Atari, this isn't going to bother you.
No, right. And I just said, he said, that is what that, he said, "I brought a tear to my eye." He said, "But you said that because that was exactly, what we're trying to achieve." And I think
of the Retron controllers, because these feel exactly like an Atari joystick.
The Retron did not. I've never used a Retron, I don't think. The Retron controllers did not either, did they?
No, this is the Retron controller. It's pretty much dead on as far as the feel to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I've never found even the one that looked the same. It's never had the same feel in the joystick to me.
So that's why I'm excited now about the 2600 Plus, because now that I know it feels like an Atari, well, that changes everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I got to get back down through no, that's enough picture time. Get back down through, let's see who else we got in there. Ben really said Salvator. Who's this? CC Mental's there. Right on his way. Thank you. He made it. What a computers suck. Yes. Computers suck sometimes. Michael Hayes, good to see you, man. And are we down through? And Blake Snow is there. Thank you, Blake, for being here. As always, that's beautiful. Chris Dreyer. Chris, it's Lathe. What's going on? Good to see you. Lathe has all these games. I got some pictures of Lathe too in there, let me tell you. Lathe is in my video, one of the walkabouts. Lathe is who picked up the TV. The professional model TV. That's Lathe. That's Chris. Early out there, because he's out in the West Coast as well. Cool. Right on. Thanks for being here, man. And Junebug's in the house. Good to see you, Junebug, as always. Let's see. Yeah, here's Salvator, the controller with the button on the stick and a dial on the base. I'm thinking arcade Tron. Yeah. You could do that, I guess. All right. So without any further ado, if I get everything up and running here I gotta see if I got stuff up and running to play the games. Not very well prepared, am I? So Rev released 10 different games while he was out there at PRGE, which is a record. Last year was a record with 7. And this year there was 10. And I don't know if you saw the video that Casey and I released on Saturday morning of PRGE. We went through all 10 games. Now, mind you, 2 of them have board issues right now, so weren't available at PRGE, but they will be available soon. Okay, what am I trying to do here? But we're going to start out with.
But besides those 2, all the games are actually out.
Actually out. I don't know if they're on they're probably not on the website as of yet. The web store. All right, let me see. Minimize that. Oh, don't minimize that. Bring it back up. Sorry, guys, I'm a little discombobulated. It's amazing how 2 weeks off and you just sort of lose what you're doing. Did you ever notice that, Jeff? You're going to see it next week.
Yeah. It's so weird. It's like you do this like every day, and all of a sudden you take just a few days off, and it's like, what?
Those TVs, he got 2 different TVs, Chris did, and they are pretty. We got a group chat going there. He said both of them were working great too, so that's awesome. A driving controller for auto racing. I don't know if it would work with auto racing. Sure it would. Anyway, let's play Boing. And Boing is a Q*bert style game. And it is by, let's start it right up. Am I forgetting anything, Jeff, do you think of?
No, as soon as that starts up, I think you're back to normal. You'll have a game up there.
Let's see how the sounds are. I got the sounds turned down or turned up. Love this new splash by Intellivision Revolution for this year. Another Brian's Man Cave production. Brian has a ton of games out.
Man, he's going crazy over there, making some games.
How's the sound? A little bit loud?
Just a tad loud, maybe.
All right, I can adjust that quite quickly, so I will do so. There.
That sounds better.
Right on. Okay, so back to the screen. And I always like to look at the credits, too.
Now, besides being similar to Q*bert, is this based off of anything, or is it just?
I don't believe that it is. There's a lot of names in here. You see a lot, like Mark Thompson does a lot of manuals. Met Mark out at PRGE. Steve Jones Box Company. Talked to him. Met Steve out there. Phil Bowen. Met Don out there. Of course, C-Mart. I'm on there. Casey. Know a lot of these people.
Look at that, Pete. You got a credit in a video game.
There you go. I got a
television game of all things.
That's cool. All right, so let's play a little bit. I'm not very good at this. And I'm dead already. I am the ball, and you got to move around and jump on. And I'm dead twice. Oh, that was not good. So as you see, this is a good fast-paced game.
I think I'd like this game, Pete.
You think you would?
I think I would, just from seeing I like these types of games.
Just an arcadey game. Is that it? No. Oh yeah, died right like that. Just like that, I'm done.
That was quick.
That's a quick game. 835, and it goes to a million points on the. Get up there, get up there. Why can't I go up?
What's that pogo stick like thing coming after you? What is that?
Well, I don't even know. I have not read the instructions on this. Oh. I think there is something in effect there that I couldn't.
Got one left, and it's the furthest one away.
I can't go up that way, though.
You can't go up there? You can't go left, right, up, and down?
I'm trying to go. Yeah, you would. There's down. Oh, I jumped on that guy. I don't even know what the guy's supposed to be. I can't get up to the top row.
Really?
Well, it's game over. Let's try it again. See, I'm on the top row.
Do you have to tap for every move, or can you hold a direction?
Let's see. I can hold. Oh. I seem to be off kilter or something. This is very strange.
Wait, so you can't go to the very top?
I can't go to the top. Now I can't go to the opposite sides either.
That's weird.
I'll have to make sure with Rev that he sent us the latest edition of the ROM too. Or, you know, I shouldn't read the manual because there may be something that I'm missing in the gameplay that's keeping me from doing it. Hey, there we go. See, I'm fine here now. Oh.
There you go. Revs in the chat says, "What's going on?"
The boing ball just seems to be off kilter a little bit, and I can't get to the top sometimes. But I may very well not have the final version too. Oh, now I just seem to be stuck. I played it for a while there the other day, and it was no problem at all. Oh, got me. So maybe I can move now.
Rev says the PM him later, and he'll.
All right, I will. I will, Rev. I will. So, guy, yeah, that was probably not the latest edition of the ROM. That's fine, though. It gives you a good idea of the game and the gameplay. I went through 4 or 5. I'm going to start up one more time. I went through 4 or 5 screens last time I played quite smoothly. But it's a neat little arcade action game. Here we go. All right. Oh. Well, that was dumb. I saw him the whole way. See, something's happened there where it... There we go.
Why were the blocks filling in? Was that ball filling them in?
That's me jumping on this, filling them in. That's what I'm trying to do, is get the ball filled in. Right now, I can't get over to that far column.
Okay. I'm all confused, Pete. I'm thinking you're the guy over here in yellow.
I am not. I'm the ball.
All right. I'm like, why is that ball helping you out?
Yeah. See, I can't get up. See if there's any of the buttons that do anything. No. Anyway, that's boing. The first one. No, I don't know. I don't know which one it is, Rev. We'll check it out later. So there's another one. I'm not going to play it right now, but this is what I just got from Oscar that Rev released last year. It's a great game that's now available right from Oscar himself. So that's pretty cool. But the next game I have on my list here is one that didn't get a release, but it will be out soon with the different board, and that's Food Fight. Do you remember Food Fight back in the day, Jeff?
Oh yeah. You know, I never really played it when it was originally out.
No. I played a little bit down at PRGE too. The actual arcade game was there. Like there had to have been at least 100 or more arcade games there, just all on free play. Wow. And so I played a little bit of Food Fight there. I really like this game. So this is another one by Brian. Be the ball. Hey, Casey. Casey might know too. He's played a few of these games already.
Starring Chuck.
But
that's not DJC.
I don't think it's DJC. But
just Chuck.
See, who did the graphics and stuff for this one? Aiden does such great music in games. Aiden and Anders Carlson. And then again, you see the manuals. Mark Thompson. Fantastic work. Box by Steve. Overlays. Phil Boland again. And then a whole bunch of different people in here. See Mark, myself, Casey. Same guys, actually. So that's cool. That's really appreciated when Brian put stuff like that in there. All right. All right, here we go. See how this goes. Start. Really just matter getting the ice cream cone as quick as you can. Grab a pie. There we go.
Nailed him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He's over by the ice cream cone there now. What am I supposed to do? Oh. There we go.
I love that mouth.
The watermelon stage. Oh. Yeah, we got through. All right. Oh. Peas. Dunk. Level 5. Serious tongue action.
No kidding.
Now, I don't know if you could throw up or down. Oh, they're throwing at me. Now, I don't know if you could throw up and down in this or just left and right. Might be a limitation of the system. Oh. Well, we'll just go get the ice cream cone. So while everybody's here, you got what do you have planned for tomorrow night on GoGameGo, Jeff?
Well, I'm going to be out of town, and Stuart is also not going to be there, so no live show. But at the same time, I'll be I've uploaded already, and it'll be ready for premiere at 7 o'clock Central, so our normal time for Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Oh, okay.
I'll be playing that for about, I don't know, a little under an hour, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool game. Lots of neat things.
Are you, like, I know you look forward to things like that. Everybody's been looking forward to that one for so long. I don't have it yet. Are you satisfied with it?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Okay, there you go.
I haven't finished it yet, but what I've played, it's craziness. It's stuff you never see in a Mario game. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I don't think I've finished any of them. I think that's game over.
Yeah,
So that's Mario, food fight.
I finished Mario Odyssey on the Switch. That was an amazing game.
How long did it take you? Hey, Scallywag and Harvey. Hey, Harvey, what's going on?
I think that was like early to mid 20-hour range.
20-hour range, you said?
Yeah, I think maybe slightly more.
Oh, wow.
Not all that long for, I guess, a regular video game, but it's pretty long for a Mario game.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah, so cool. Good to see Harvey here. Harvey, I think that must be Harvey, who we met out at from 511 under. We met out in, got to see what you people are up to the other 362 days a year. It was Harvey and were the two people who were at PRGE for the first time amongst the Intellivision group. So it was pretty cool. We were in the same boat. And Harvey had a game there too, which I have a copy of. Oh, and just to let you, just to sort of let everybody know, I'm going to, let's see, remove that. Don't remove that. No, I'm going to go to this. No, I'm not going to that. Sorry, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. My stuff from PRGE. I haven't done a pickup video or anything yet because my stuff just arrived today in the mail. It all went back. I couldn't fit it into my luggage on the plane. So thank you, Luke, for mailing it to me. So it arrived today right here. That's beautiful. And that one.
Oh, boy. That's two.
And that one. And that one.
Oh, boy.
And that one. And that one. So I'm happy because my PRG pickups are finally here. So I'm going to be having some pickup videos.
Pete, I always knew this would be the way you'd die, buried under your own games.
Yeah, I got one behind my back too here. I don't want to Although they came from the Intellivision collector, so you know they're well packaged. Actually, one of them, I bought a bunch of stuff from Luke before we ever went down to Portland. So one of those boxes is stuff from him, and the rest is all the stuff I brought back. And it's like, I can't get it in my baggage. My luggage was full because I had a lot of stuff I did bring home too. So the pickup videos, I figured that it's either going to be a 6-hour pickup video or it'll be several pickup videos maybe for it. So I'm slow doing my pickup videos though too. All right. Next. Oh, there you go. Casey has a video of me buying the core. So the game that Harvey made was called Amigo Cornhole.
I saw that in your video. That's hilarious. I love that.
There you go. Yeah. So someday I'll do a video on that someday. Look like a neat little game. I played it just a tiny little bit. He had a television too there hooked up and running. So that was pretty cool. And Scallywag is here too. Sorry. Good to see you, Scallywag. Thanks for being here. Oh. No, I don't think it's the final food fight ROM at all, Casey. I really don't. I think there's going to be another one. Not sure. So not 100% sure, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. At least, it looks pretty good. If it needs some tweaking, that's fine. But it's great to see people working on games like that, because there's so many games that you think, how the blazes are going to put that on the Intellivision. And I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot, but I mean, the elephant in the closet here too. I missed it again. It is good, yeah. I want Mario Brothers for Intellivision. It looks so good. No comment on the Mario Brothers. Like John Hancock said in his video, he doesn't know where you can get it. I don't know where you can get it necessarily either, you know, but it might be in that box right there. I don't know. We'll be looking at it later, but it's just, it is what it is. I've done videos on it before. It's not a game that's new. It's been out for a couple years. It's just now available. And yeah, that's about all we'll say about that one. All right. The old geezer gamer. That was it. Old codger gamer. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. And they took it moved on me. That's Rev. That's Rev. I took a video of you buying cornhole. Chris, this is the game. Oh, it keeps moving on me. I go to click on something. When I tried to be a cornhole, it was actually the first time I ever played an Intellivision 2. That's cool. I didn't realize that, Salvator. Oh, I did it again. I clicked it changed on me. The immortal John Hancock. Right on. Okay, so let's go on and play another one because I got a whole bunch of games to go to. And actually, this isn't going to be playing. I just think this is neat as blazes. You probably saw it, Jeff, down at the bottom. I'm going to put this in right now. Pause it. But this is Michael Hayes' Melody Blaster 2, which is available from Intellivision Revolution. It will be in the store soon. It was available digitally, and now it's available in a physical version. But it's really cool because you don't see many ECS games, and it's not only an ECS game, but it's a DCS game that you use the keyboard with. So, but it's sort of neat because I don't know if anybody's seen much with the Melody Blaster. It's just very kind of generic music, but what some of the stuff that Michael has in his game is amazing. Now, unfortunately, I can't see how I would ever be able to play it because I can't play the piano, but I guess it'd be fun to try to learn how with that, right?
Sure.
Actually,
I feel like playing Tetris now.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Tetris, isn't it? Korobinski. And you know this one.
Oh yeah. It's almost time for that.
I think it's so cool. Hey, good timing. Mike says he's off the phone now. That's pretty good timing, Mike. I'm just showing off your Melody Blaster 2. I am not playing it. I'm just showing bits of the video.
That would be funny, Pete, if you were just kind of trying to fake it.
Learning to play with pointers is really back. But I just love the music that you have in this one, Mike. Slide it off a little bit more here.
Pete, did Coco move your microphone? You sound a little distant.
Oh, yeah, she did. She grabbed it, pulled it over. Is that better?
Yeah.
Where did I want? Oh, here. And then it gets into, let's see. I should have written the times down, but I didn't. That was kind of hard to play, really.
That would be.
Oh my God.
Speed anyway.
Someone needs to create the violin ECS attachment. That would be pretty cool. But how the blazes would you do that? Rock Band. Did you ever play Rock Band? Everybody's played Rock Band, right?
Yeah, I had it.
Like the guitar was always fun, singing, the drums, everything. I would have bought that keyboard. The keyboard one? Keyboard, I don't know, I always say that. The keyboard instrument for Rock Band. It was pretty neat. Holy crap, it was hard. Oh, I probably did. I did. This is just the video that's online of all the different music. There you go. That's it. Guitar Hero 2609. I think, Rev, that should be your goal for next year. You and Michael work on that guitar attachment. That is beautiful. I love the music. I just love it. Is that it? And I never would have thought about this in a million years, but you know, it is pretty intense, isn't it? Have you played this game, I know, Jeff, a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. Is the Pac-Man, did you catch that? Is the Pac-Man the same as the Rally X music? I didn't think so.
I don't remember the Rally X music.
Alright, what's after this? Santa showing you. Won't be easy. The code. Figure out the code. 7. Are you sure? 7. You did it. You're a hero. Oh my god, I played that game too. Bottoms, what up? Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. Yeah, really, keyboard get of the game. I mean, it only ever had one, right? So now we got a second one, thanks to Michael. I don't know what else we would do with it. But, it's kind of neat, too. RC Pro Amp. What a great choice, Mike. All right, what do we got next? That's beautiful. But I gotta play some games here. All right. That is it. All right, we're gonna close that right off. Add to stage. No, I want remove. There we go. Okay, so we'll go back over to the games. We'll play the next game on the list because I got quite a few more to go through. Hopefully, touch on all 10 at least a little bit. Next up is an interesting maze game, Peter the P. Not incredibly complex. There it is. But a little bit addicting at the same time. Oh, 11 tunes in that, he said, Michael said. So, right on. Oh, hold it. There you go. Who said that? Bottoms, what up? Boeing was originally game for the Atari 2600. It is rare, and I bought it at a flea market years ago for cheap. You know, I've heard of that. Is it the same game, though? I don't. Must be. Probably is. Kind of looks like a... Have you ever heard of that, Jeff?
I have not. Actually, I'm writing it down right now so I can check it out.
Yeah, right on. Good idea. All right, so let's get into Peter the P, see what that's like. This is a game by Chris Reed. I do know that. So I'm just going to start the game off. We'll see how it goes. And basically, there's no power-ups that I've seen. You just try to clear the maze and escape every time. Level 1, Peter's home.
I like that picture of him sleeping in bed.
And away he goes.
Was Peter the P eating peas?
Yes, he apparently is a cannibal.
Huh.
Oops, and I'm dead. Just like that.
Oh, you gotta escape after you kill them all.
And we're out. So we get through a level. And each level is a little bit different. P Street Park. And apparently in this universe, peas and carrots don't go together.
They hate each other. Bottoms One Up says it is indeed the same game. I think you're talking about Boeing.
Oh, okay, right on. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I lost my again. Cool. So there's a question. Where did it come from? It's an Atari 2600 port.
Now I got to check that out.
We may have it on the, probably do on the lunchbox or something.
Yeah, I probably have it on the Retro.
Downtown Peoria.
Salvator says Peter the P should be a bunny.
Yeah, really. Whoa, what'd you do that for? Come on.
So Boeing on Atari, I guess, was released by First Star Software to compete with the home release of Hubert.
Huh. Well, it's very Kubert-esque, is a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's like that Rabbit game on the Starpath Supercharger.
Yes.
Rabbit Transit, I think.
Rabbit Transit. That's the one that goes, yeah, up and down, sort of sideways, right? Like at an angle.
Yeah.
You were quite good at that game.
Yeah, I was doing pretty. I really liked that game. It was fun.
All right, hey, we get through a level without dying. Lake Jump. Jum per.
Pete, I'm almost done with season 1 of Frasier.
Are you really?
3
Like
to go.
the original Frasier?
Yep.
I'm going to make this statement right here and now. You know the new Frasier is a good show if it actually got you to watch the original show.
Yeah, the first episode of the new one is basically the first episode of the first show. Just in reverse.
Yeah.
And it was kind of interesting to see it like that. I think what helped Pete, I think Frasier was back in Boston and everything felt right again.
Right on. I really enjoyed the new show. Of course, you know how much I really like the original Frasier as well. I consider it a real sleeper hit, one of my top 5, I'd say.
I was just telling Celia, this is so far the first season's been unbelievable. I mean, it's just absolutely hilarious.
Of
the first, the original Frasier.
The original Frasier, yes.
Yeah. There's only been 3 episodes of the new one.
Yeah.
It comes out every Thursday.
I looked today just in case, and there was nothing there.
So have you seen all 3?
I have, yeah. Well, how am I supposed to get those if you guys are going to hang out in there?
Bottoms One Up lives just north of Boston. He's been to Bull and Finch several times.
Oh, brother. Who is that?
Bottoms One Up.
Oh, right on.
Is Bull and Finch, is that still open? Did I hear that was closed? Or I guess Bottoms One Up can let us know.
Yeah, really. I've been to it in Boston as well. What happened is there was a Cheers bar downtown in Faneuil Hall or Quincy Market, and we were there when we were down a few years ago too. We went down to see the Foo Fighters, and all 4 of us went there, and it has closed.
Maybe that's the bar I'm thinking of.
I find this game gets a little sticky sometimes here.
Taking the corners, you mean?
Yeah.
RVD, those are some weird carrots. What are those?
Those are some weird carrots. Yeah.
Oh, the originals are back.
Oop, shoot. Oh, I think that's game over. So that's Peter the P. Oh, why, Celia?
She's wondering why she saw Frasier and I didn't. But I think I may have been working nights then. Which also may be the reason why I missed the show. I have seen some of them, but let's see. I've been to Cheers Bar at Quincy Market. The Bull and Finch is the bar for the exteriors of the open credit.
Which is still there, correct? Bottoms one up, because my understanding, the Quincy Market one is one that closed. I've been to both as well. Last time we went down to a ball game, Mama C and I went over and had a couple of beer at the Bull and Finch. And it is like I got pictures. Walk across the street, and it's like amazing, except for you don't have a Ford Granada driving by you. It's, you know, it's the opening of Cheers.
I was in Boston for 2 years, several years ago, or 2 years, 2 months, 2 weeks, several years ago, and never made it to Bull and Finch. I really wanted to, but we just never made it.
Oh man,
I know.
Got to.
There you go. Still there. I guess I have a chance still. I can go get my picture taken outside front.
Excellent. I'm thinking bottoms one up. Do I know who this person is? I just don't recognize the name. That could very well be. Weird Carrots. I like that font.
Bottoms one up is a great name for someone who likes to drink and play video games.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So true. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got like 6 more to go, and I'm going to play a bit of this. I've done videos on this one already, but we'll play it a little bit. If you haven't checked this out, man, it's hard. I find it very hard. I'm not a... Oh, it's... There you go. It's Ash. Ash Bottoms. Right on. Sorry. Oh my God, Steps. What's going on, Steps? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Steps. For those who don't know, Steps is out of Columbus, right? No, Indianapolis. Anyway, long story short, which I'm not very good at doing. Steps had me on his channel, had their channel the other day. I joined them on an interview with David Crane. It was absolutely amazing to be able to sit there and talk with David Crane for 2 hours. So thank you again for having me on with that, Steps. That was amazing.
I watched that whole show. It was great.
Did you really? Oh, right on. Excellent. Thanks, Jeff. Steps does a lot of home arcade and other stuff as well. Like in this case, it was some Atari 2600 talking with David Crane, but really a lot of home arcade. So if you're into the arcade one-ups or the other home arcade systems, Steps Gaming, great channel. Lots of great streams with guests and stuff on them. And there's the guy named Papa Brad. I watched a little bit the other night. They were on Papa Brad was there, Steps. And so I know what you're talking about, because the night that I went, Steps got hold of me the night before and said, Papa Brad is on my channel all the time, and he can't make it. So I got looking at that. Well, I'm going to see if Papa Pete around. I'll ask Papa Pete to replace Papa Brad. So that's what happened, how I got on the channel. So it's just because of the name I got to go on there. And we will teach you about the Intellivision. And if you don't know, Steps, I'm playing 10 different games that were just released last week at PRGE by Intellivision Revolution. And they're going to be available in that store in the very near future. And actually, Rev is here in the chat as well, in the group. So, and I'm going to turn this music off here. Okay, let's see. Different music, classic music. I think that's so neat. I'm going to go deep music. Yeah, right on. Thanks for being here anyway. I really appreciate it. So those ants, first thing those things did was freak me out up above. They're so blessed fast. And these seem harder too.
No. Does the back get you if he swoops down low?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to time that just right.
And no, I don't really know where I'm going, but jump early for those things.
Hey, Pete, what's the story behind this game? How it came about?
Okay, this is actually when they made Pitfall 2 back in the 80s. There was one version. Versions were done for various different consoles, and the fellow was doing it for the Atari 5200, Atari 8-bit computers, or the 400, 800. It was basically the same version as those two are almost identical systems, actually. He had finished, he used programming from, it must have been from like the 2600 or something, or from one of the original ports. So he got it done very quickly while they were still waiting for, I think it was a Commodore 64 version to be finished. So in the meantime, all of a sudden he got horsed around with it and decided to make all these extra levels. And they're hidden. So you can actually get into them in Pitfall 2 on that game. So, what they did here is they've just taken those levels, the hidden levels from the Pitfall 2 on Atari 5200, and turned it into its own game. The 5200 port's second quest, yes.
That's
I don't know what that is up above. I should try to get that somehow. All right, good. So now if I die, I just come here, but no rhyme, no reason to my gameplay in this. I really don't know what I'm doing. So
no timer in this game.
There's no timer, and you can't even really die. I'll go back to that spot, right? You just lose points, and the object is to get as many points as possible. Oops, I died again. I am not good at this game.
How does the game end?
Well, you can get all the treasures. Oh, you can get all the treasures.
Interesting. So it only ends on a positive note.
Yeah, or you just get tired and turn it off.
I don't think I've ever seen a game like that. Usually the game ends when something bad's happened.
I'm just sort of running around here, really, with no rhyme or reason. All right, we're gonna go over here. There's another gold bar over here. But I think when I did my video on this, there's an old guys and old games out on it, and I showed the map. Oh. Can I go up here? I don't want to go up there. Let's go down. Why? I have no idea. Ooh. Oh. All right. Let's go up one. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, that's
Caught your shoe.
Here I was trying to get this. It was what I was already at. Oops. 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 Huh. Up there. I could be going back in the same direction I came in. I wouldn't know. Well, you get the gist of it. I guess you map it out, and and that's good too. All right, that's enough Pitfall 3 for today. But for the Pitfall lovers out there, so this is almost a must-have title. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, we're We're done there. That's right on. So it's always cool to see those games. Yeah, the 5200 port second quest. All right. Now, of all the games that are left, this is the one that I understand the least. I have read the manual quickly, and I'm going to play. I am playing this steps on a Ultimate Flashback, which is basically a RetroPie, especially designed for the Intellivision. It was put out by a guy named Byte Knight out of the Atari Age forums, but it has not been available in 2 or 3 years. He stopped doing it. And the thing about it is of course, with retro, everybody's programmed Raspberry Pis with emulation station and such, but this one is very, the control system is perfect. So it was a really popular thing. Unfortunately, there are none available right now. But yeah, it's all emulation. This is a lot easier to do it with. So I'm going to play a game of Rags to Riches. This is a game that Brian also did, Brian Puddin. And Brian talked about it on my channel back when he came on for an interview after I did, not long after his release of Keystone Cops. Did a any homebrew spotlight on it that night, and he came on afterwards and we talked about the game, and he talked about games he was going to be working on, and this is one of the ones he named that's just been released. I don't have a great understanding of it, but you'll be able to see a little bit of it here. It's kind of a build wealth. The object is to build wealth, right? Now, I never really seemed to get anywhere when I played it, but I played it very, very little so far. The rules. Become a millionaire in the fewest number of days. Pick up bottles, coins, and dollars. Get a haircut. Work odd jobs. Get an education. Earn higher wages. Invest in funds. There's your bottle. 10 cents, $1 subway tickets, and junkyard dog bone, because you have to go to the junkyard dog to get more bottles and cans. Keep your rest or alcohol levels up. Interesting. Press side button to view inventory. And that's it. That's the instructions. So
keep your alcohol up.
Yep. So that's a dime. I'll pick up the dime. I don't know what this guy does or who even your enemies and keep people walking by. So there's a grocery store. I gotta find the door, and I'll go in the door. I went in the door.
Is that a policeman?
I think so. So my rest is way up, and my alcohol's down. I don't want to go in there again. But the rest is good. In the manual, there are 2 or 3 different characters that can help you and hurt you. And I think it must just be by color. And I haven't got it down yet. Soup kitchen. Another dime. Let's go to the soup kitchen. But I have no alcohol. There's a bottle. All right. Oh, come on. Don't go in there again. Just come out. The bottle's gone. There's a dime. I don't know what this purse is doing. So what's that? That's pawn shop. Okay, let's go to the pawn shop. Now I got $1 there.
Oh.
So I got no money, $2.10. High school and college inventory. I'm still in day 1. I don't know what he's going to do to me. Hotel, $2. I have $2. So I went to the hotel.
$2.
I'm out again. There's Subway's $2. And then you can go to different parts of the town by going into these different Subway spots. Oh, there's $1. I'm going to take $1. Hit the side button. Check it out. I still got $3, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I didn't spend anything when I went in, I guess. Wine, $2. All right, there we go.
That.
Look at the alcohol level. Right on.
Whew.
Now we're cooking with gas. There's a hotel. Let's go to the hotel. Oh, what's this one? Job at 1 p.m. Hey, let's get a job. Meat packing. So what did that do for me? Now I'm out. Look at the bones I have, and I got dimes anyway.
How'd you get all those bones?
I don't know. Maybe that was the meat. Remember, I went in the meat packing plant. Maybe that was.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you took some with you.
Must have. Bones, $1. I don't need any bones. Oh, there's the market. Don't really know what I buy at the market, though. Nothing really there.
Is that the junkyard?
Yeah.
Do you still have all those bones?
Just try and hit some other buttons here. Ooh. Look at the bottles. Oh, I gave me a whole bunch of bottles by going to the junkyard, but I only have 3 bones left. So nothing actually. You don't see that. You just get the bottles, and lose some bones. So now I got to go to a store to cash in my bottles. And my alcohol level's not doing very good here either. So where should I go? Back, forward? Oh, city is sort of pointing this way, so let's go back this way. There's a market. I'll grab the dime first. There we go. What do I got? I got 5 bottles at $1. So if I go to the market, I got $2, no bottles. I don't really need any bones. Game over. Rest in peace, hobo. I don't know why, but I guess I'll have to check it all out. But that's rags to riches anyway. Bluto hits the skids. That's about it, man. That's about it. All right. Next up, I'm going to play Triple Challenge next because I think Michael's still in the house. Hey, Peter, that was game over. I really don't know why it was game over, frankly. I got to read the book more on that one. Figure out exactly what I'm doing. Triple Challenge 2. Right there. Here it is. So this is 3 different games. 2 of them are by Michael. If I can figure them out. So he did a good job. What was that? 3 weeks ago. It was just 3 weeks ago he taught us how to play those other games, X-Ray, Delegates, and Fubar. We did play a 4-player Fubar game at PRGE, Jeff.
Oh, really? How'd that go?
It was fine. It was good. We got her up and running. It was okay. We had a good time. Also, what else was it up there? Oh, I haven't done my X-Ray and Delegates video yet either. Going to do that soon as well. That was interesting once he showed us how to play. All right.
It really was.
Let's try Hunt the Wumpus. So I got to remember how to play this game too. Again, this game is Michael's. It's graphical, I guess to say, graphic game. Change number of arrows. I'm going to leave it at 5. Change the distance, currently at 5. I'll leave that. Select the cave. Dodecahedron. I'm going to leave it at that. Read instructions, I think maybe we should do, and start the hunt. So, So you press 1 to 6 to jump to a specific page, press enter for the next page, press back to return to the main menu. Okay. Okay, page 1. The Wumpus lives in a cave of 20 rooms. Your job is to find out where he is and shoot him without getting killed. Depending on the cave, each room has 1 to 3 rooms connecting to it. Super bats, 2 of the rooms have bats in them. If you enter one of those rooms, the bat will carry you to a random room, which can be troublesome. Hazard, the Wumpus. The Wumpus is asleep and is unaffected by other hazards. If you enter his room, he will wake up and eat you. Firing an arrow may also wake him up and make him move, a 75% chance. So every time you fire an arrow, I guess you'll see what I mean when I get to it. On your turn, you may move or fire an arrow to a nearby room. If you shoot and miss, the arrow will continue to travel for so many rooms. It could hit you. If it ricochets, bats cannot or can't be shot. Is there a 6th page? When a hazard is in an adjacent room, you will get the following warnings. You smell a stench. You hear wings flap, or you feel a draft. And that is the end. So I'm going back to 0, 1, enter.
Michael says clear is the back button.
Oh, end of instructions. Pressing enter again will return you to the main menu. There we go. So we're going to start the hunt and see how it goes. I'm in room number 1. I can get to those 3 other rooms, and I smell a stench. So there's something in one of those rooms.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to room 2. And just like that, I get eaten by the Wumpus. Game over.
Thanks for playing.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Enter. Starting over. You're in room 9. Access lead. There's no special word here. So I'm going to go to room 8. I smell a stench. So it could be at 7, it could be 1, or it could be 9. Well, I just came from 9, so it's not there. So I basically have a 50-50 chance.
So how do you use your arrow?
The top column of buttons moves. Top column, and the bottom button is like A, B, C. Will fire an arrow into those rooms. So I'm going to fire an arrow into room A, which I believe is hitting button 4. Shoot to 1. And in this case, I won. I hit the Wumpus.
You hit the Wumpus.
So, it's so weird. I mean, we saw nothing. Again. All right, here we go. You hear wings flap. That means there's a bat nearby. I'm going to go to 3. And he took me to a random room. I feel a draft. I don't know what that means. I'm going to go to room 7. I fell into a pit. I am dead. So that's Hunt the Wumpus anyway. I won it. I lost, and I fell to a pit. I got eaten. I saw a bat. A bat carried me away. And that is Hunt the Wumpus. So let's go to reset that one, and we'll go to. There's 3 different games. Triple challenge, right? We'll go to game 3. Let's see. Let's get to it here. Robot finds kitten. Again, this one, Midnight Blue International from Michael. Select time delay. I don't know what this really means. I'm going to pick 10. No, yeah, 10. Select number of players. 1. Select difficulty level. 10. Does kitten move? 10. Select color. Okay. Okay, 1. All right. So on that number sign, moving. And best I could tell, I just move over to one of these and run into it. This isn't the item you're looking for. Okay, so I'll go run into another item. I'll go over to this one. This place is called Antarctica. There is no kitten here. So I didn't find the kitten. I am the robot. I'm trying to find the kitten. I found a bug. It's Kieran Hervold, damn dyslexia. Okay. Go back to Libraria, says Pat Schroeder. You know what that means?
I do not.
Nor do I. Mail Routing and the Domain System by Craig Partridge. A Ball of Yarn. An expired railway ticket. I only got 2 I haven't run into. A hairless rat. Could the kitten be here? The kitten's probably moved. I found the kitten.
The last spot.
And that is Robot Finds Kitten. I should try it again. Snarf. It's an autographed copy of Secondary Colors by Bob Ross. I watched an episode of Bob Ross the other day. The very first Joy of Painting. I watched it and I thought a couple things to myself. First thing I thought was, I'd love to have that painting right now because I bet you it's worth a fortune. And the second one was, this is the most amazing way to set yourself up for a nap. This is
Where do you think all those paintings are?
I don't know.
It was on for years.
Oh, yeah. I found the kitten.
Way to go, robot number 1.
All right. Going to play the second game now, which is a game by Dave Akers. You know who Dave Akers is, Jeff?
Oh, no. I've heard the name. Definitely.
Blue Sky Ranger, Dave Akers. He's made a few different games, homebrew games since. He's kind of most well known for doing like the Star Strike for the M Network version of Star Strike. Oh, excuse me. But a few other games as well. Off the top of my head, I can't say, but he's about the only still active in television programming Blue Sky Ranger. Kind of neat. And this game is Squiddy, and it's more of an action game.
So Dave Akers, he made original television games?
He worked with Mattel. He did a lot of M Network. And I there's something he did with the television too. Like I don't have his credits right here, but the game he's most known for is Star Strike by M Network. All right, so I got to get to the green area. This is how it works. That red X is me. I hit enter, and there it is. This ball circles. I hit the side button to the ball goes in, and then I start circling around the ball, and I can't run into the wall. Like that, I lost.
Oh, this is interesting. You just can't hit the interior wall, but you can hit the outside ones.
No, I just hit the outside one there, and I lost with the red guy, right? There's the key. Don't go too slow. And of course, just changes every time. Oh, we got too low. That's hard because it's moving.
Wow. A tough second level.
Hey!
So
That was diagonally.
the guy himself has to hit the green spot, not just the ball.
Right. Yeah.
Ah.
That was kind of lucky. I didn't think I would make that. Look at this one.
It's an interesting idea. I wonder if this was original or if it was from a different game.
I'm not sure.
I don't recognize it. Seems like something I'd play on Game Boy. It's pretty cool.
I lost. I think the dog. I think Ralph's still outside. Anyway, that's Squiddy. So a neat little game right there. Those 3 games make up Triple Challenge too. So on that note, it's almost. Oh wow, it's getting quite late. I'm just gonna little quick break, and we're going through a couple more games. I gotta let my dog in.
Ralph
Ralph is outside. I hear him barking. I don't think he's upset. He likes to go out and hang out. But we'll take one quick break here, and we'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. All right, so I've actually got 3 more games to go through. Usually we only stream it about another 10 minutes, but guys, I really want to show you these last 3 games. Sorry, only 2 games left to go. No, 3. It is 3. I'm going to show you first. This is the game I'm least familiar with of the batch. This one was also released. It is called. I called it Zor, but I've heard somebody else pronounce it Exor. But there's no hyphen, so I call it Zor. I call it Zor anyway. Is Ralph named after the piano-playing dog from the Muppets? No, he's not actually. Ralph came with his name. We got him from the pound. All of my animals have come from the SPCA, and he had the name, and it was just too fitting. So I love it, Ralph. So. That's the scoop on that.
My nephew's dog is named Ralph.
Oh, cool. Now there's Michael says Exor. It's called Exor. But like he spells it with a hyphen, and I would say that is Exor. But this one, without a hyphen, I would call it Zor. Like it's Xavier, not Xavier. Well, at the end of the day. Harvey calls it exclusive ore. There you go. Did you get a copy of this one, Harvey, when you were down there? I have not played this very much. I just got my ROM. When we did our video, Casey actually did the gameplay for this one for us. I couldn't get it working, and then I found it tonight. I know exactly why. I had the bin and config, and I didn't have the config. So, hello, it wasn't going to work, right? So, anyway, let's play a little bit of Zor. Or Exor. Or XOR. But that's pretty cool right there. But this game is a port of a game that's by Paul Carruthers, and it was ported over by a guy named Deckel, Tower Gauge Deckel, as well as another name which it'll go across here in a second, who does amazing work in bringing some of the old Intellivision systems back to life and emulated them so we could see what they would have looked like back in the day. So there's Declan Holst. And again, there you go. Boxed by Steve Jones, right? Very interesting. Declan does some amazing things with the original keyboard component. He's working on stuff with the play cable to emulate that system. It's just so cool to see some of the things he's done. Check out Tower Gauge. And check out his videos online as well on YouTube because it's kind of incredible. So, for more information about the original game, there's original game, so it's probably Exor. There's your Dances with Ferrets. Cool.org. Zor or Exor. Anyway, I am afraid I don't have the manual for this one yet. I have to get it. So I'm not You just get to see it pretty much here. Level 1, here we go. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to collect masks.
Okay, so you're the shield.
I'm the shield collecting masks.
So the masks are counting down actually every time you get one.
Is that right?
Yep. You're at 63 now. Now you're at 62, 60. So I wonder if you have to get down to 0.
That sounds logical. And you can see I got my map over on this side, so
Oh, what is that stuff?
ooh, just wondering the same thing. Let's go find out.
Oh.
Now I can see where this is. Oop. Didn't like me doing that.
No, it did not.
Okay. Congratulations.
Casey said you get so many moves to get them all.
Oh. Cool. I don't think it's going to keep this, but all right, fine. And away we go. Interesting. Looks like a map piece. Yep. I don't know it. Cool. So you're going to clear those out by going in the direction that's on them. Oh, I see that, because there's your 19. See how they're counting down, Jeff? Every time I move, it counts
Oh, yeah,
down.
your moves are counting down as well. Yeah.
I can't get through here. It blocks me off.
So you have to go up. What's that green shield looking thing? Just some kind of blocker?
It didn't.
How come it's on the right side of the screen? As if you would have a certain number of them or something.
Nothing up in there.
Is there any way to get rid of it? With a button or something?
I think I just did somehow.
Huh.
I had the
Not
side
the
button.
green. So you switched from blue to green.
I did.
I wonder what significance that is.
Ooh, what's that thing? It says it's like it's a puzzle game. Quack.
TJ says this music seems way too upbeat. I would have done haunting or spooky. This is like a Scott Joplin record. It does sound like Scott Joplin, doesn't it?
I don't know what I'm doing, man. Oh, there's more up here. Okay. So I'll have to go down here. Yep. I gotta go get those somehow. Oh, that's kind of up here.
Are you just plowing into those guys, or are you hitting a button or anything?
Some of them, no, I'm just plowing into them. So I should be able. We didn't go very far. Get out of there. Oh, I can't get out of there, though. That's a dead end, I think. No. Excuse me. Nope.
There you go. That's 0.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that the door there?
There. I beat level 2. Well, that's Zor or XOR or XOR or whatever, but that's pretty cool. So we beat the second level. And let's go on. We got 2 more games to play. I am going to play a game of Traffic Jam, which is another Brian Puddin game, and you might look familiar to you. Don Switzer, he did a lot of the graphics on this as well after the fact, which is really cool. It gets way harder. Oh, I see, Steve. That XOR gets a lot harder. Yeah, makes sense. Joplin-esque, Benvril says. That's about it, too.
It really did sound like Scott Joplin.
The Intelliputer. All right. So in this one, and we've seen games like this before, I'll just play beginner and show you a little bit. Heading to Toronto, and you have a cursor, and you have to move. You are basically the red car, and you have to get it pulled out of there. Okay, so you have to move your things around to open it up. You just tap the button on the side. So I'll go tap, tap, tap. Move him down one.
We used to have an actual board game like this.
There you go. And out you go. As few moves as possible. And it takes you on to another city, off to Boston. Which I like Boston. And let's see. I probably just sort of playing it real quick here. Why would I want to do that?
Newsflash, Richard Roundtree has died.
Oh, Richard Roundtree. Okay. Well,
That was,
that's
that was a Lance Jennings.
Lance has the info, man.
He does.
Probably could do that a whole lot quicker, but we got there anyway. So that's the gist of Traffic Jam. It gets much harder as it goes. There's like 10 levels in every game. This is just level 3. We'll go into Vegas. Let's see. Oh, that one doesn't look. This doesn't look that bad, but it is. No, that isn't. I got it backwards here. I just stymied myself here. I hear Tug.
Ah, you can hear that? Yeah, he's going crazy out there.
Yes. Tug is good. We'll go crazy.
Steve Jones is saying you can swap between your two characters in Zor.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Understood. Right on. So Steve is very familiar with this game. Obviously, we didn't talk about it much when we were down there. Yeah, really. Anyway, that's the gist of Traffic Jam, guys. I've gone through and played the whole thing before. You sort of look at, oh, what am I gonna do next? And it's not a high action game any stretch, but we will get into the last game that they released. More opponents and bombs and more as you progress. That's pretty cool. So I'll have to check out XOR or Zor. I don't know which it is. All right, let's see. Bailing out of this one, and we're going to check out Space Versus. Now, this one as well didn't get a release at PRGE. It was because of board issues, but it will be coming out soon. I'm not making any sound. Sorry, we can fix that in a hurry here.
That happens every so often, doesn't it?
Every so often it does with this. Yeah, I find. So I'm going to, I don't need to remove that. I need to go here. Just take me a second. Close that. Reopen my, this is the one with OBS because, and we have sound again. How about that?
Yeah.
But if I'm streaming with OBS, I can't do that, right? Because you can't close it, restart it without ending your stream. Here we go. And we'll put it back in. Where are we going? Where are we going, Jeff? Right there. Okay.
There you go.
So we're going to play Space Versus. I think that might have been a problem. I didn't even notice with Traffic Jam, but there was no sound in Traffic Jam. That might have been why. So this is an interesting game. There's a player at the top of the screen, player at the bottom of the screen, and a computer player in the middle. You can play one player versus two players, or the top player will be controlled by the computer if you want to play one player. And you're basically just trying to shoot the other guy and get them down to 0 shield points before you're down. You'll see what I mean. It's a simple game.
I saw this in your video with Casey. This looked really, really interesting.
It's hectic.
Yes.
Yeah, Casey was talking about that. Said to Casey that we couldn't get that one. It's like, because he really wanted this. He's played it in the streams and such, and everybody enjoys playing it with him, right? What's Salvator saying? Oh, Salvator picked up Pandora when he was there. He's almost to the end. That's awesome. What a fantastic game. Casey's wife even liked this game, so Casey's wife approved right here. Space Versus, soon to be available from Intellivision Revolution. What am I looking for here? How to play auto fire, one on. Start one player game right there. I didn't know there was an auto fire. There's auto fire. It's on the bottom. Trying not to get hit. Try and hit him. Oh, he's invisible because they cloak. Oh, I got him a bunch of times there. But they fire those things out of the middle too. Ow, which hurt you.
Does hitting the computer control guy in the middle do anything?
I don't think it does you any good. It's just
kind of like a blocker, and he shoots stuff.
Yeah. I got him. I was down to 21. He's at 0. So I win. I think it stage 1, round 1. So let's just try or hit any button. There we go. I got the auto fire on. Oh. Come on, hit him. I get those red things and it tends to freeze me, is what it seems to be doing. Oh, I got him. I was down to 6. CPU defeated, so it looks like I'd be best out of 3, probably. It is a very fast-paced game. It's kind of fun, and 2-player would be a lot of fun, too, in this game, for sure. Yep, Project Firestart. Exactly right, Ash. I talked about that in the very first video I did about it way back in the day. And it's kind of ironic because unfortunately it got through in the Intellivision Homebrew Awards last year as an original concept. And it really wasn't, although there's always an argument that it was and wasn't, neither here nor there, I guess. But it was from a C64 game, Project Firestart, which Carlos loved way back in the day. So, but it's a fantastic game. And you beat that. Beat it, Salvator. I have not beaten it yet. I played it quite a few. But man, it's just shows what can be done with this system. It's something else. Yeah, not destructible, but the red balls don't seem to do damage to your shields. They just seem to really sort of knock you back a little bit or freeze you, so it's easier for the other guy to hit you. Anyway, guys, that was pretty cool. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. That's all 10. Don't know what's going on next week for sure. I'm going to bring this right down off the screen. Move that down. That's great. Don't know what I'm doing yet for next week's stream. I've got some feelers out to maybe bring somebody in for an interview. I think, Jeff, you're back by next week, right? You're back with the weekend.
Yeah, I'm back by Saturday.
Yeah, right on. So Jeff will probably be joining me if we could get a special guest on here and talk about a few things. I talked to a few people at PRGE about coming on, and we'll see what goes on, or we'll just play some more games. So this is a great look at the Intellivision Revolution game. Man, Rev's putting out some great stuff. Absolutely. It's more and more every time. So we're talking like, holy cow, you go to these and there were new games from Intellivision, which I've done videos on all those. You will see videos on some of these games coming up in the near future. Rev had 10. Willie had a couple for Electronite, or Homebrew Inc. had some. Luke has some coming. So, man, there's a lot of great games for the Intellivision out. Halloween is next week. I probably will just stream, maybe, because I did pick up a copy of Pumpkin Trilogy, sneak peek at the pickup video. But, I did that last year, too. I played all 3 of those games, and that's where I said during my video, I said, Rev, you should pick up all 3 of these games and put out a box set called the Pumpkin Trilogy. Well, Rev didn't do it, but Willie did, and that's exactly what he called it. So that was pretty cool. I always like seeing that. But anyway, guys, Jeff, thank you so much for joining me again. Watch the chat, helping with everything.
Pleasure,
right on. And guys, thank you so much for joining us here tonight, looking at Rev's great games. I'm gonna go back over to the other screen. Robot finds kitten 4-player couch co-op. There we go. Thank you, Ash. I keep making them and you'll keep watching them. That is awesome to hear. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Benvril Salvator. That is beautiful. And we should all dress up as the Burger Time Gang. Yeah, we need the costumes for next Halloween. So that's for Halloween show. That's awesome. Right on, Pierre. Thank you as always. And guys, I am going to sign off, and we'll sign off with the regular video. Check this out. This one might be retired after tonight's stream. So this is one of my favorite intros or outros or whatever you call it that he did for me down there this year or a couple weeks ago. And gotta love C-Mart. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of the week. We'll see you in the next videos. Yeah. No GoGameGo tomorrow night live, but there will be a video on Super Mario Wonder.
And also another premiere on Thursday, same time. Instead of the live stream, another video.
Beautiful.
I'll be in the chat for both. See you.
What's that?
I said I'll be in the chat for both of those.
Right on. See you guys.
Bye.
This is Rev with Intellivision Revolution. You're watching Papa Pete, the old geezer gamer.
What the hell?
having grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to